All right, guys, so welcome to Wednesday, lawn day. Here we go. So we got like, I believe it's 16 on the schedule. We got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 on the schedule. We're at job 1, and let me show you something. See this car? See how it's positioned in the driveway? You ever do the dick dance with the freaking blower? You know what I'm talking about? You come over here because you got all this room and you blow off and you're blowing and you're blowing and you're blowing and you get underneath and you blow off the car, and then you blow this off. And then you come over here and then you got it all over here and you blow this off and you blow, but you can't do anything this way because the car's here. So you blow this way and this little bit goes back underneath the car, and then you come back over here because you know that some went underneath the car. So you come back over here and you blow it again back underneath the car. Wrong answer. Let me show you. That's the dick dance running around a freaking car trying to blow it off. So I just talked to my guy and I explained to him what I want him to do. So instead of having him blowing this way, he's gonna come right from this side here, where you have all the room in the world to blow it all the way out. One time. And that's it. Now when he comes around this way and he blows this out, we're done. That's a technique. That's a technique that I learned to do a long time ago, and most people don't do it that way. Most people come from the other side and blow it back under this way. And then they're stuck with all this grass here. You'll be stuck with all this grass sitting here. And then when you blow it down, half of it goes back underneath the car. So now he did it one time. Hey James, don't forget to blow off the car, the top of the car. So he did it one time and we're done. He's out of here. Too easy, right? Just a little technique. That's for you, John Lincecum, since you asked for a Technique Tuesday yesterday in one of the comments. So it's 1:49. Holy crap, is it hot out. Let me see. It is 94 degrees right now. Probably gonna be about 97 in a couple hours. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 more to go. We got 11 done, and we got 2. We picked up a new one, but mine and my 2 neighbors are not due today. They're due next week. So that was a mistake. So we got 5 more to do. It's 1:50. So I'd like to be done by 3. So 5 in an hour and 10 minutes to see what we can do. Yes, sir. 3:28. Okay, so we just finished our 17th yard. I sent old boy on about 20 minutes ago because I have a set amount of money that I'm going to give him for a set amount of work. That's what I do. So he knows he's going to work till a certain time, and hopefully not any longer than that. And if everything goes right, then we're done, and I fall in budget, and that's what I'm looking for. So 17 yards completed. That's a pretty good payday. Crap. You're just gonna have to deal with the dinging. We're gonna go right here to my house. We're right around the corner from my house. So I did pick up 1 new yard today, and nobody was overly offended. She hired me while I was topless, so topless mowing is not that bad after all, guys. So don't worry about that uniform for professionalism. Just get out there and make your money and have some fun and cut some grass and do what you gotta do. Anyways, I showed you guys real quick a little trick with the blower, with you know, working around a car. Man, you'd be surprised how many times you'll sit there and go back and forth around the same damn car until you figure out, you know, I should just blow it from the other way. So that's one thing. All right, now I'm going to show you how to use a blower to help you with weed eating with like cattle fences or whatever the hell this like 4-inch square metal fence is. So I'm going to show you that little trick right now, and then we'll go inside, close out the vlog probably. Okay, so let me show you what I was talking about here. I have this like 4-inch fencing, right? You see this fencing? Real pain in the ass to weed eat. A real pain in the ass to weed eat. And I mean, you chew up your weed eater line and it catches the fencing and it pulls the fencing out, and that's terrible, right? So let me show you guys a quick and easy little trick. It's something that I do. I don't do it all the time, but I do it once in a while to clean it up really pretty good. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to grab my handheld blower. I'm going to go to the other side of the fence, and I'm going to blow everything in this side of the fence. I'm going to blow it all in. Then I'm going to weed eat it. Then I'm going to blow everything to the outside of the fence. And then I'm going to weed eat the outside of the fence. And that's going to make a nice clean appearance without tearing up my weed eater line and tearing up my fence. So here we go. So we got one side done. Definitely an easy way to do it. Now we're going to take the rest and blow it through the other way, and then go on the other side of the fence and weed eat it back down this way, and it'll make a nice clean appearance. And I'm not beating the shit out of the fence. And that's the important thing, is, and I'm not beating the shit out of my weed eater line. I hit the fence just a couple times, but that's because there's a little bit too much line out right now. I need to trim it back just a little bit, but that's okay. It's just a little bit longer than what I like, but old boy was using the weed eater, so. But now watch. Now if you look on this side, it's perfect on this side of the fence. Between the fence and the wood, it's pretty much all trimmed. Now we're just going to go along the other side and just do a quick little cleanup and get it done. This isn't really required with like chain link fence, but this type of fence is loose fence, and it's got big space where you have a lot of grass that grows up between the squares, you know, the fencing. And that can really get to be a pain in the ass. Of course, you could always spray it dead with spray, Roundup, whatever. But a lot of people don't like that dead look. So another thing to think about too is if you work in a team, you can have one guy blowing off. So one guy's blowing through the fence and you just go with the weed eater and just rip right along one time, and you'll have both sides of the fence done at one time. So let me go ahead and go on the other side and we'll knock it out. All right, so I didn't beat my shit up, and I'm pretty sure I got every single blade of grass that was growing up between the fence, you know, the fence squares there. Down here I didn't really mess around too much with. But I mean, there you go. I mean, it's just something to think about. For some people it'll work, for some people it won't. But this up to here is done. And then here, I weed eated just the outside without blowing off. And you see there's still a lot. If I had blown this through and weed eated it first, there wouldn't be nearly like it is now. So, but I mean, look at, it's a clean fence line now. And I didn't beat my shit up. And that's the point of it. And I used a blower to do it. So a lot of people don't realize that, but you know, you could use your blower for so many different things to make your day a little bit easier. One of them is that. You know, we use our blowers to blow leaves, to blow rocks, to blow grass clippings. But another thing you can use your blower for is to set your grass up for weed eating. Another guy, I think Maui Landscapes, said, I think it was Maui, I'm sorry if I'm wrong, said he uses his blower and he blows off his properties that are wet to like get the morning dew off, or if it rained. So he'll blow the grass and kind of dry the grass up real fast with his blowers before he mows. That's fantastic. I never thought of that. That's pretty neat. I haven't done it yet, but it's in my mind. You know, that's there. That's a technique that I can put to use. But let's take one more look here from a distance. Just standing here looking at the fence line now. You got a nice clean fence line. And I mean, that's a really clean fence line. And then you have a not really clean fence line where I only weeded the outside. But you have a really clean fence line now that I didn't beat my shit up at all. So pretty cool. And another thing about it too is if you're weed eating along with these fences that aren't like spiked into the ground or don't have a bottom rail, your weed eater line, if you catch one of those chain link, you know, the part going down, if your line catches that, you can pull the fence up. You know, you pull it and get things all distorted looking. So, you know, kind of look ugly for your customer too. So it's kind of nice to go easy around this type of loose fence. And this was stuff I put up, recycled crap I found, and I put this up just to keep my dogs penned in when I go, you know, when I let my dogs out, because they'll run away and they're pits and people get nervous. So, but yeah. So, anyways, just a little something there. But let's go inside. All right, guys. So we're gonna close out today's vlog. I hope you guys get a little bit of something out of those little blowing techniques for some of you new guys out there. Or some of you older guys out there that just, you know, looking for something different, another way of trying things. I tell you, working around cars can be a real pain in the ass. You learn that real fast. I used to do car dealerships back in the 90s, and God almighty, man, Toyotas and Lexus, oh my God, what a pain in the ass trying to work around all those cars. But you figure out a way real fast to not have to run around them 50 million times. And you know what? It's so easy to go to the open area and blow, and then go to the trapped area where the car is right up close to the yard, and you know, and then you start dancing around back and forth. It's so easy to do that because it's so easy to just want to hit the big wide open area with your blower. What are my dogs doing? They're crazy. But anyways, so we are done. We got 17 done today, and we're doing pretty good. Tomorrow's gonna be a big day. Friday's gonna be a big day, and then old boy's gonna go out Saturday and get some things going on and get some yards done. What are they doing? Must be a frog or something out there they're going after. I don't know. So yeah, Saturday I'll send old boy out, and we got a couple big days left, making up for the holiday tomorrow. And so I will close this out. Oh, let me get the sun right. I'll close this out. I'll say goodbye. I'll say goodnight. It's a short vlog today. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.